Okay, boys and girls, today we learned how to multiply 3 digits by 1 digit using the area box method or the box method or the area model method. We did 3 in class, so I'm not going to redo those. I'm going to start on the 4th one on the paper that I gave you, which is the green paper from class. Remember, on the line paper, you have to show how you got your work, and then you can put the final answers on the green paper. Tomorrow, we'll turn all of them in. And you are doing the first 3 rows. Okay, the first one I'm going to do is from the first row, the 4th problem, and it is 471 times 2. 471 times 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is decompose the factor that has more than 1 digit. I'm going to decompose that into expanded form. So I will say 471. I'll break it down to 400 plus 70 plus 1. I'm going to make that the top part of my rectangle. This is about 2 lines. The factor, the single factor, the factor that only has the ones place, will go on the side. Everywhere where I have a plus sign, I'm going to put a line. So basically, I'm going to multiply the hundreds place times the factor of 2 and put the answer here. I'm going to multiply the tens by 2, put it here, and the ones by 2, then add up all the add-ins. So 400 times 2 is 800, because 4 times 2 is 8. And then my zeros for the 100. 70 times 2 will be 140. 7 times 2 is 14, and the 0 for the 10. 2 times 1 is 2. Then I will add 400 plus 70 plus 1. I'm sorry. I looked at the wrong line. 800 plus 140 plus 2. So it would be 2, 4. So the answer, the product is 942. Okay, the next problem that I will do is the last one on row 1, which is 205 times 2. 205 times 2. Using the box method, that's what we're practicing today. I will split 200 into 200 plus 5. There are no 10s. I'm multiplying it by each value by 2. 200 times 2 is 400, because 2 times 2 is 4. And then the zeros for the 100. 5 times 2 is 10. If I add 400 plus 10, it will be 410. Okay, the next one I'm going to do is the first problem on the second row, 257 times 8. All right, I'll erase that part. So 257 times 8. So I'm going to decompose 257 into 200 expanded form. Now we know why we learned all about expanded form. Okay, the factor of 8 goes here. We'll draw lines from underneath my plus signs. Okay, 200 times 8 will be 1,600 because 2 times 8 is 16. My zeros for 100. 50 times 8. Well, 5 times 8 is 40, but it's 50 times 8, not 5. So that would be 400. 7 times 8, we discussed this in class, and that was kind of hard to remember. Hopefully you remembered that it is 56. So I'm going to have 1,600 plus 400 plus 56. So that's going to be 6, 5. 6 plus 4 is 10. I'm going to regroup that 1 to the next column. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So that will be 2,056. So you're going to do all the problems very similar to this, since that's a skill that we're practicing. I am going to do one more. I'm going to do 790 times 8. I think I'll just erase this. We're going to do 790 times 8. So I will decompose 790. 700 plus 90. I really don't need to do a special on the ones. Seven 700 times 8. Hopefully remember 7 times 8 equals 56. But 700 times 8 is 5,600. 90 times 8. Well, I know that 9 times 8 is 72. So 90 times 8 is 720. So then my two add-ins will be 5,600 plus 720. 7 plus 6 is 13. 5 plus 1 is 6. So the product will be 6,320. Remember to write your final answers on this sheet, and we will collect your homework and the work it out sheets when you arrive in class tomorrow. I hope this helps. I'll see you tomorrow.